I'm going in inspired. I'm inspired by love that lasts in the midst of many unfortunate failures in the world. I'm inspired by hope where mere mortals wear those distinctive bags. I'm inspired by the innocence of laughter upon the debonair faces that wills to shine. I'm inspired by God who continues to teach me to grow strong, even when I fear down the line. I'm inspired by the thought of a beautiful life that puts in everyone's eyes, not only mine. I'm inspired by the lost souls, the secret signs of the unfathomable faith within combined. I'm inspired by the ugly, the pretty, strong, and the weak, by the nightmares that tremble my vulnerable body in the blood I bleed. I'm inspired by the hourglass that turns the clock of time, Mother Nature and all things that will slowly unwind the breath we breathe. I'm inspired by greed and hate that tears us down upon the cold concrete, where sin is forgiveness, the given that we seek. I'm inspired by the grace for which He gave to me, my gift on this page to later teach. I'm inspired by the collective dust on my book of poems, for this procrastination will only last a certain while, you see. I'm inspired by the doubters, for they never will be able to know or understand the real me. God appeared light shelters this man can see. I'm inspired by those who walk on their own 2 feet, run or crawl that lonely mile, those who come close to comprehending who they truly are. I'm inspired by the trembling of the mountains crumbling down, the raging sea of the destructive sea near and far. I'm inspired by the overwhelming trust and the lack of. These men and women will sooner or later experience some kind of defeat. I'm inspired by the balance of good and bad, the wrong and the right, to stand firm unharmed upon the wilderness of the street. I'm inspired by the newfound wisdom, the inner visions of where agony plays a role despite. I'm inspired by the stormy rain, the continuous downpour of my tears, and the lack of fame in my sight. I'm inspired by the guardian angel who watch over this wonderful manifestation of a wandering fool. I'm inspired by the future so bright, the shining of the day, and the darkness of the night for the golden rule. I'm inspired by the eventful past compelled to tear me apart. Now my true calling to rise to the top at last. I'm inspired by the eluding pain of believers, shattered hearts to those we find if you ask. I'm inspired by the deepness of my soul as I continue to learn and grow from the start. I'm inspired by the beginning and the ending of this page of my poetic thoughts, forever entwined in my heart. I'm inspired by my friends who never gave up on me and my family who never will. So I hope you all are inspired by my words. I hope you all have trust and compassion and love that will endure until the end of time. And most of all, I'm inspired by the importance of love for friends and family. My mom and dad who always believed in this poet with a tender heart.